It's 102.5 The Bone. Excuse me, I have to cough. We are live at Radio Row, powered by Bud Light and Hard Rock Bet. And we were just getting ready to kind of like get on and wrap things up. And we were throwing a curveball, the kind of curveball that you like to get.
Someone called a pitch, a football.
We were going to come on, talk a little bit, and then be like, well, we've had a great time. And then we got a phone call and said, this guest would like to come on the show. And I said, no more guests. We're done. We got to wrap the show up. And they said, that guest is the all-time leading rusher in the NFL, Emmitt Smith. And we said, okay, we'll definitely get one more guest.
I guess we'll make some time.
I don't know where he is. For the all-time leading rusher, he sure moves real slow.
She called me. She said, do you still want Emmitt Smith? Because I was talking to her yesterday.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. I go, right now? She's like, right now, we're coming in. She's like, you're in the same spot? Like, same spot.
Yeah. All right, good. I don't know what Emmitt Smith is promoting, but I do want to talk to him about his time, of course, in playing in Dallas and for Jerry Jones and what he thinks is going to happen there.
Yeah, for sure.
If he thinks that Deion Sanders would possibly be the new coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
I want to talk to him about his fantastic commercials with him and Dan Marino and Jerry Rice and those guys.
Yeah, I got to tell you, that's been the best.
Those are really good. I got to tell you, some of the commercials that they've already put out are better than the Super Bowl ones.
Yeah. That's the thing. The Super Bowl has so much to live up to when it comes to commercials.
There he is.
Look at this guy.
Still looks fantastic.
You look. Oh, he's not yelling at us. I think he's walking around with Metamucil.
Yeah, I think he does commercials for Metamucil.
Does he? Is that
I
what
believe
he does?
so, yeah.
Hey, Gio, can you get with the lady and see what he's promoting? See what he's promoting.
There you go.
What's up, Emmitt Smith? Have a seat, brother. Let me see. What do you got here?
We got some Narcan.
Narcan. Well, nobody's going down today.
Yeah. First of all, we down here in Nolan's. We want everybody to have a good time.
Yeah.
But also, we want you to protect yourself, too.
Yeah.
So much stuff out there trying to take everybody out. It don't take much.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let me look at you up close. This is like when you see an Avenger in real life. I mean, this is seriously. I met Evel Knievel when I was a kid. I met Hulk Hogan, and now I'm seeing Emmitt Smith. This is a big deal.
I'm sure you met more than just Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, but I mean, there are certain people.
There's levels.
That rise.
There's levels
above.
to it all.
Yeah,
Okay. Not many people come bringing that energy like I bring.
Yeah, no. I got to be honest with you. I kind of expect you to be a little bit mopey. Like, I don't want to do this for the third day. And talk to people and
man, come on.
Yeah.
Now. Life is good, man.
Do you think that the time you played in the system was the most fun time, that it'll never be like that again?
So
much has changed.
I think so much has changed, and the change is good, but also change can be, it depends on what type of change we're dealing with.
Yeah.
But today's game itself is completely different than the game when we played. Back in the day, if you come across that 15-yard down the field, across the middle zone, and Ronnie Lott is back there, or Jack Tatum is back there, or Steve Atwater is back there, you're getting lit up.
Yeah.
Nowadays, guys can go back there and hang out and, eat a sandwich before somebody can hit them. You know what I'm saying? And then when you hit them, you got to hit them just right and everything else. You just can't. It's just a different game.
Yeah.
So
we have definitely been enjoying your television commercials.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what a great idea that was.
I just walked in and saw my unretired partner, Dan Marino. I said, you ready to unretire some more? He put his glasses on and looked at his wrist and said, I don't have the right plays.
It's amazing, though, to see some of you guys and how, some guys, you were in great shape. Marino's in great shape. Some guys really stuck with it.
Well, we try to do the best we can, what we have to work with. But, having a good foundation is what most athletes do leave the game with. Great health is extremely important, but at the same time, we have to learn how to adjust.
Yeah.
Whether it's drinking habits, eating habits, sleeping habits, all kinds of habits.
Sure.
And so I'm a guy I've been doing intermediate fasting for about a year and a half, almost 2 years now.
And you find that to be effective for you?
Dude, I could probably eat 1 to 2 meals a day.
Really?
And everything, walking up and down this place right here, eating 1 to 2 meals a day, cutting down on my alcohol consumption, drinking plenty of water and fluid, retention stuff, I'm good.
No, when you say cut down on your alcohol, where was the alcohol?
No, literally.
No,
it's the difference. See, I got 6 Bud Lights right in front of me,
Staring you in the face.
I don't need to drink all 6.
No.
Give me 1.
You can have one.
Or 1.5.
Guess who drank one? Who's the only person to drink one the whole weekend?
Who?
Warren Sapp.
Warren Sapp?
Warren Sapp said, give me one.
He popped that open as soon as he sat down.
Yep.
But Sapp, that's Sapp though. But different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
But for me, this is the way I like to do it.
Right.
And I mean, everything has to be in moderation. It has to be balanced. You know what I'm saying?
Can you see Deion Sanders being the coach of the Dallas Cowboys?
Yes, I can see that.
Can you see him getting along with Jerry Jones, or does Jerry Jones have to step aside?
Well, I ain't going to say he has to step aside, but I think that he has some level of football influence and respect for both sides of the ledger.
Sure.
Sometimes coaches come to the table with just one aspect of the game, and that's just football related, period. What Deion brings to the table is a combination of not only football operational experience, but also marketing experience, how these things impact the marketing side of the business. And that may be the one bridge that Jerry may need to have in order to get things turned around in the direction that it needs to go. So coaches like to focus on what they want to focus on, period. But with a guy like Deion, he focused, as one of his commercials used to be, I do both.
Yeah.
You know?
The great Emmitt Smith is sitting down with us, and you are here on behalf of Narcan. Now, my wife is a therapist. I'm familiar with Narcan and how it can save lives.
Right.
What are you trying to get the word out about?
Well, of course, I've been working with Narcan for the last two years, trying to spread the word along with about opioid overdoses. And we're right here in New Orleans, where the national average itself is going down. But here in New Orleans, the average is higher than the national average.
Really?
I mean, deaths are rising here. And so being here in New Orleans for the Super Bowl itself, and knowing that there's going to be a lot of people ascending right here in the city over the next three days to watch the Super Bowl, I want people to be equipped, want people to be ready, just in case you come across somebody that's non-responsive, and you have Narcan in your purse or in your bag or in your backpack or whatever, you got access to it. Insert these the nasal spray into the nasal and give them a couple squirts and call for help.
Save somebody's life.
Trying to save somebody's life. My saying is, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So this is the Get Ready campaign right now. Stay ready and be ready for almost anything.
I'm one of those guys that I wouldn't say like I'm a prepper, but I have a bunch of tools that I'll never use, like axes and stuff like that. I never chopped the damn thing out of my life. But that's when I always feel like you should just have it just in case.
Right.
Yeah,
You
keep it in the glove compartment.
I mean, even in your house, you have a fire extinguisher just in case
Right.
something goes wrong. You got an alarm on your house just in case something goes wrong, whether it's smoke detectors or alarms that shows windows open and doors are broken and so forth. But you got these things as protection. You have also insurance just in case you need it.
Just in case, yeah.
So here's a just in case moment. You take Narcan and you walk around with it, whether it's in your purse, whether it's in your backpack. Like I said, you can have it in your car. And understand the process, lay, spray, and stay. And so it's one of those kind of things where we, as a collective group of humans, need to be ready to help another person.
Look out for each other.
Yeah, look out for each other.
But
we done got away from looking out for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, people want to keep things separate, but we got one planet, one life to live.
Yeah.
Why not enjoy it to the fullest with everybody that's on the planet? Why not share? Sharing is caring.
Emmitt Smith is like a modern-day Santa Claus. You're the nicest guy ever.
Hey, I'm nice to the point you make me mad.
No.
I mean,
Say-
put me on the football field, I got to be intense.
Yeah,
I gotta
no.
do that.
You were never nice there,
That's life itself. But
I don't do drugs, thankfully, but nothing would be better if I had such a great night that I got messed up and Emmitt Smith saved my life.
You might not remember it. You might not remember it.
I
You
know
got
I'm
that messed up.
I know I'm messed up because Emmitt Smith just came and saved my life.
I do have one more question.
Yes, sir.
I have a thorn in my side in Tampa by a gentleman named Titus O'Neil. I don't know if you're familiar with him, being a Gator.
Yeah.
He was a mediocre football player, right? He wasn't that good.
You said that to Titus to his face.
I sent it over the phone.
He might pick you up and body slam you.
I'm kidding.
I know you are.
I'm a little jealous of Titus because he came to my town a couple years ago and has quickly become Mr. Tampa. He is.
He's the king
I'm
of Tampa,
sick
man.
of seeing his beautiful bald face everywhere. Everybody loves him. I'm trying to start a new trend. I'm the only one that doesn't
It's
like him.
amazing what WWE will do for you, huh?
Right? Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Well, Emmitt Smith, I got to tell you, this is certainly a treat, and I appreciate you coming over here and making time to sit down with us. And Narcan, it's available. You can get it, I would assume, most pharmacies.
You can get it over the pharmacy.
Be ready.
It's over the counter.
And be ready.
Yeah.
And how great would that be if I'd be like, I saved somebody's life? Because
Oh, how great would it be if you were prepared and you had walked down the street and you had it in your backpack and you pulled it out?
Yeah.
And you saved somebody's life.
I would feel like a
Imagine.
champion. And I would sing it from the tires. I am a hero, thanks to Emmitt Smith. Thank you, brother. We'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
Thank you.